Hi everyone, it's Jasmine, and in today's video we are going to be talking all about developmental disabilities and learning how to best support those living with developmental disabilities. So I hope you enjoy this video and let's get started.
So first things first, what is a developmental disability? Developmental disabilities are a group of conditions that affect physical, learning, language, or behavioral development. These disabilities begin during childhood and often persist throughout life. Examples include autism spectrum disorder, otherwise known as ASD, intellectual disabilities, cerebral palsy, and Down syndrome. Some characteristics of developmental disabilities include difficulty with reasoning, problem solving, memory, or learning new skills, which can impact academic performance, daily decision making, and independent living. Some individuals may also need assistance with daily activities, while others can live independently, as disabilities vary widely in severity and their impact, hence why there's varying degrees in what supports different individuals will require. Causes of developmental disabilities include genetic factors, so conditions like Down syndrome result from chromosomal differences, prenatal influences, so exposure to alcohol, drugs, infections, or poor prenatal care, birth-related factors, so premature birth, low birth weight, or oxygen deprivation may cause developmental disabilities, as well as environmental factors, so lead exposure, malnutrition, or lack of early childhood stimulation can also contribute. When we look at some characteristics of common developmental disabilities, starting with autism spectrum disorder, this disorder can affect social skills, communication, and behavior. On the other hand, we have intellectual disabilities, which limit in intellectual functioning and adaptive behavior, cerebral palsy, which can affect movement and muscle coordination, and ADHD, so attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, which can impact attention and self-control. Some implications that these disabilities can have on activities of daily living include challenges in learning, communication, and social interactions, need for special education, therapy, or assistive technology, and some individuals require lifelong support again, so while others may just be independent and develop independence over time. Some communication tips to keep in mind when communicating with individuals with developmental disabilities is to use clear, simple language and allow extra processing time, to be patient, respectful, and avoid assumptions about abilities. It's very important to not interrupt and to allow the individual space and time. And using visual aids, gestures, or assistive communication devices if needed can be quite beneficial. Now, ways we can support those living with developmental disabilities is to encourage inclusion in education, work, and social settings. Provide emotional support and advocate for accessibility in your communities for these individuals, and promote independence by focusing on the individual's strengths and abilities so that we support them and motivate them to take control of their lives. Resources and support programs available include early intervention programs, special education and therapy services, along with community organizations and advocacy groups such as Breaking Down Barriers, and government programs that can provide financial and healthcare assistance as well. Overall, developmental disabilities affect many aspects of life, but with proper support and understanding, individuals can thrive. Promoting inclusion, providing resources, and recognizing each person's unique strengths help create a more accessible and accepting society. Everyone deserves dignity, opportunities, and the chance to reach their full potential. Small actions like patience, kindness, and advocacy can make a big difference. Thank you for watching.